Alright, hello everybody, it's me, EB, and today I have my first of 3 videos for some new Amber Steel Song variations with Ursula's Return. The first one I've got up on the screen for this video is going to be a Flute Hero variation. One of my favorite new cards is Phil, super exciting, like super fun to play with. There's already a ton of heroes in the deck, so we'll get there. I'm going to be doing another video using Lantern, and then I'll do the final video with Pride Lands, kind of talking about some of those variations. So to start off, the new cards in the deck right now, we're looking at Phil in the back here, which we'll get into all of them in a moment. Playing the new Ursula, with the shift target, and we are playing the new Ariel, Sonic Warrior. We are playing One Last Hope, and Look at This Family. Alright, so my biggest excitement is Phil. There are so many heroes in the deck already that this kind of seemed like a no-brainer. He made me add Stitch back into the deck because it's another 8 copies of heroes, just for that extra lore gain, and then Stitch with the added draw ability. So you're going to see that a little bit more, I think, with Pride Lands. It was actually the first deck I played when this got released on Pixelborn. But I'm just a Flute player at heart. I really love Flute. It's what I won my Stitch with during the Stitch Championships. So again, here with Phil, his first ability, you got to stay focused. The Challenger I found somewhat useful. Again, with so many heroes on board, it allowed my 1-drop Cinderella to trade into some characters a little bit better. I could use a few characters to swing into locations, and then with the added Challenger, that was kind of helpful. I wouldn't say it's hugely impactful, or at least I can't tell yet, but it's definitely come up a little bit. But his second ability, Shameless Promoter, whenever you play a hero character, gain 1 lore. The deck that I showed you, this one right here, is playing 28 heroes. So again, really a no-brainer. If you've got a couple of these on board, you whole new world, your 1-drops all of a sudden become instant lore. And instead of inking them all, you're going to play those out, and then you have shift targets on following turns, and most of those shift targets are heroes. So if they don't deal with Phil, it gets pretty crazy. And the fact that he quests for 2 is awesome. That's the reason why Benja has been pretty good, and basically kind of my switch out for Smee, which was another 2-quester 3/3. So he may not have the 3 power, but that plus Challenger again is, I just think, really good. Alright, after Phil, we're playing the 2 Ursulas. This 2-drop Singer 4. I don't know how I feel about the Ursulas yet. This one is self-explanatory, but it's really the Shift Ursula we're here for. The new Shift ability, discard a song. It's really good. To be able to shift on turn 2 and get her out of your hand is pretty significant, especially if you know you're going to be able to turn 3 Ariel. If you need to sing on turn 3 removal, she gives you access to Along Came Zeus instead of just your 3-cost removal spells. And then her second ability is basically a built-in what is the card called? Repeatable Bare Necessities, right? So Bare Necessities, being able to look at your opponent's hand and remove a non-character card. Huge in the last meta, getting rid of Fishbone Quill, pulling that later, getting rid of any items, getting rid of locations that can become cumbersome. And so the fact that if Ursula sticks and you quest with her 2 or 3 times, and can remove multiple cards. You've got a mini discard engine right here, and it's dealing with a lot of the cards that are challenging for you. Again, I think she's really useful, but when I first, a couple days ago, was playing on Pixelborn, I wasn't using her, so we'll see how well she does in the new meta. My next card here, honestly, I don't think fits into Steel Song, and I could be completely wrong. I think this aerial Sonic Warrior is going to be better in other Steel variations, like Emerald Steel, where you can double sing with Ursula and possibly get multiple uses out of her, out of this amplified voice ability. But so yeah, new aerial Sonic Warrior here, 3/8, really good stats, although she's still in Medusa range, which I think is a problem. She can shift 4, in this case onto your Singer aerial already. She quests for 2 instead of 1, which is good. And then her ability, Amplified Voice, whenever you play a song, you may pay 2 ink to deal 3 damage to chosen character. I played 3 copies of her to start when I was playing a Pride Lands variation, and I never shifted her. The 1 or 2 times I got her out on 6, or maybe I did shift her once. Even when I was playing songs, especially A Whole New World and stuff like that, I was more looking to refill or flood the board more than have to remove anything. I don't think it's necessary against aggro decks because you're running so much cheap removal as it is, and with Singer Cinderella, the 1 drop. She's just not good against aggro. It's too late in the game. Unless you're gonna A Whole New World later on against an aggro deck, and you have to then remove their board again. So I could see that if aggro decks have more tricks up their sleeves to become a longer lasting deck, almost like a mid-range, aggro decks going in a mid-range. But yeah, I just didn't find her useful. I was just doing other things on turn 4. And now that I have the Shift Ursula in here, there's even times that I'm just playing that Shift Ursula on turn 4. So, although her new artwork, I think I like this new artwork. I'm really interested to see more of it. I know some people have been panning it, but get over it. Art is subjective. And then I've got One Last Hope in here. I wanted this card to be really, really good, and it's just not holding up to what I'd hoped for. I'm not running the Queen package, so not having that burst of strength it's not taking out the characters I wanted it to take out, like Cogsworth. It does, I don't know, it's another early removal spell. The resist, I think, is better than I realized because it lasts an extra turn. So even though the few times I've used it and I've challenged into characters, I forget the resist lasts another turn. So there have been times my opponent hasn't been able to remove, whatever I've chosen with this. I just don't know if it's worth playing one last copy of Let the Storm Rage On. One less copy. I think Let the Storm Rage On is still better, especially with the draw built into it. So these are the new cards I'm playing in this variation of the deck. Because I'm only playing... Oh no, I missed one. The last one... Look at This Family. So, Look at This Family, another the first Sing Together 7 that I'm talking about here. You can use multiple characters to sing this. I'm playing this kind of like a 5th copy of A Whole New World. When I'm hitting a late game where neither of us have cards in hand, and there's nothing really going on the board, possibly after, a Be Prepared or some other type of board wipe, or just the challenging back and forth. Drawing 2 characters and being able to get them back out on play. I know I'm saying with nothing on board, you wouldn't be able to sing it. But now I can put 2 characters into my hand, not play a whole new world, refilling their hand. So I'm curious to see how good this is. I haven't used it yet, but we'll see how well this plays out. Again, after this video, I will be doing a version of Lantern and Pride Lands. So in this version, I have Stitch in here. Phil is the one who got me wanting to play with Stitch again with the extra heroes and the extra draw ability there. Although I still think Stitch plays better in Lantern and or Pride Lands. I threw him into Flute because I wanted to see how it went. I think the one card I'm really not playing that people have mentioned is the new Cinderella 5-drop. I don't have her up right now, but she sings for 9, and anytime you sing a song, anytime she sings a song, your princesses get +1 lore. I could see a build around with her, but I just think Phil is better right now in these versions because I'm playing more heroes than I'm playing princesses, and I'm not playing enough big songs to need Cinderella to sing a 9 cost. So unless I think the new mob song, the Steel Sing Together that costs 10, ends up being good, I don't think I'll be playing Cinderella. So that's it for the deck breakdown, and we're going to go into some gameplay. Alright guys, gonna play some new Steel Song Flute Hero. I don't think this deck is great. Gotta get to the lab. Again, I think Steel Song is fantastic, but this variation of the deck that I'm currently playing I just don't think is that good. I'm not sure how much I like Ursula. So is there anything I want to get rid of early on? No. I want to get some shift targets. I want to get moving here. Don't think items are an issue. I'm gonna go into Cinderella. Turn my speakers down. Remember to click the pass button, guys. Remember to click the pass button. In real life, it's a lot easier. Just say pass. I can't take out that Minnie Mouse. Probably gonna get Teeth and Ambition here. Let's get the singer out so we can start doing some stuff. We're not gonna quest because they have probably could have the 2/2 Rush Queen. Here, Teeth and Ambitions, knew it. So I probably let the Storm Rage on here. So I'm gonna think, see what we can get. At the rate we're going, I think we like how this draw works. Interesting. So I want to get that Stitch down in case I'm able to shift, especially with the whole new world already. Oh yeah, so glad. So I think I'm sing here. Oh boy, oh boy. So let's ink. Let's get the board flooded here. See, we're hoping to shift this. I'm not going to need bare necessity. Get one anyways. I'm going to start with the passive Lorgain here. I don't think there's anything they can do on turn 4 that I need to bare necessities. So we're going to find out in a second. I do want to make sure they can't be prepared later. So after that hand refill, that was awesome. I don't need a whole new world anytime soon. Sisu. Right, interesting. Where's my shift at? Where is my shift at? I'm probably not going this route. Let's see. See any of the removal I'm going to have to worry about. Pretty sure this game is in the bag, but you never know. I don't think we've really showcased many new cards as far as Steel Song goes here. Alright, Phil is definitely someone I want to see on board. This gets weird. I'm gonna fill. I'm gonna ink. I think I do nothing here. I think I pass. I'm not going to. Oh no! I didn't want to pass there. Alright. So what I wanted to do there was challenge Maui with Robin Hood, sing Ariel, Whole New World, hope for some 1-drops for Phil to regain. Oh boy. Yeah, another Sisu. Smart takes out Phil. Yep. That's a bummer. I misplayed, guys. Alright. Well, I know what I want to see. I got nothing. It's a bummer. Confirm. Just here. Ink. Sing. Alright, Bummer. Let's see if we can recover from that misplay. I'm ahead. Very interesting. All these new cards. So I know this is last set. 2 sets ago. It's 2 chosen characters. Okay. Board wipe. That's fine, to be expected. I gotta get 2 down. Surprisingly, this might be very good. I think the card draw here is necessary. Okay. Well, probably not getting 2 of these anytime soon. Even casting this for 7 late game, where I'm drawing 2 for it, might be decent. Wow. Yeah. I just risk another Sisu, huh? Hopefully this guy should just have so many characters in hands right now. I don't know if I win this, guys. Duh. Bummer. No, wait. I can handle that. The deck just has a lot of 2 lore questers. I think that's pretty good. Alright, I get a draw. Don't mind me some removal. Alright, so just I don't need to ink anything. Honestly, a whole new world right now, probably very good for me. talk about working through some of the deck. What do I got left? 2, and I got 2 in the deck. That's 1, yeah. Fine. Oh my god, they quest for 3? So much for paying attention, huh? 2, 4, 6. I gotta get rid of 3 guys. Well, that is not possible. There's 1. Okay. okay, this got interesting. I'm gonna 4. I'm gonna get rid of this one. Seven. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay. Yeah, whole new world, I think, is what I need to win the game here. So if they can't deal with Rapunzel, I go to 18. They're gonna board wipe, I guess. Yeah. No, I can't deal with 2 guys. Sorry. Good game. I think if I had played that better. We'll see. It's got a couple more in. Blue steel. Go first. Bare necessities. Excellent. I just don't like a whole new world in my opening hand all the time, which is a thing for me. I think turn 3, I still want to play Let the Storm Rage On. I'm not worried about Ariel yet. I want to make sure he's not shifting into Robin Hood. Phil. See, I feel like the correct move here is let the Storm Rage on, and you don't get greedy. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. No. I'm going to get greedy, guys. I'm going to get greedy. I got nothing. Bummer. Okay, so Stitch. Flute. Sure. Pass. Oh, it's nice. I don't know what this deck is trying to do. I have no idea. Items and locations. Top deck that I'm looking for. Unreal. Alright. Yep. Pretty sure this is where I want to be right now. In a challenge. Interesting. Okay. I think I have a Tron engine on board right now. Yeah. I don't care. A flute here. I don't need to do the damage. I can shift. The top hat. Alright. I'm not too worried about Gustav. I don't know what Gustav is supposed to do here, but let's get this rolling. Ready? This is Phil, guys. Have you met Phil? See what they have in hand. Should have done that earlier. Okay. Bye-bye. Let's get rid of that. That's not good for us. Not healthy. I think we're going to lean in still. Yeah. And that's what Phil does. That's what Phil does. Alright, I'm going to do one more game with this version, and then I'm going to take a little break. I'm going to grab some lunch, and then I'm going to make a video maybe building a lantern. I can build lantern and then do some games with it. I'm playing against Rob Lowe, guys. Somebody posted this in one of the groups earlier. Hello, Rob Lowe. Okay, I don't need early draw. I need some, yeah, I'm gonna want that early removal. Inkable, extra removal. Let's get some cards. Okay. I am not playing Bare Necessities. It's my only copy of Grab Your Swords. Playing as damage guys, that's what I want to see. Nope, that is not what I want to see. Not questing again, in case they are playing the Rush Queen. I'm assuming I'm going to get Teeth and Ambitioned here. Which is fine, I don't have the shift target. If I get Teeth and Ambitioned, I will sing with Ursula, Let the Storm Rage On, probably. Hoping to find a different inkable. I want to keep strength at the moment. That way I can ink whatever I draw and play aerial. Yep. Called it. Really want Rob to quest here. That wasn't going to happen. Alright. This is awesome. So now, I don't need this. Alright. I think I'm gonna just dig into the removal. Oh, I should have reorganized those cards down the bottom. I feel that it's relevant. I've played some games where I have wheeled down to the bottom of my deck, and reorganizing those can definitely come into play. I just inked the new aerial. Yeah, I'm not playing this. I'm just not playing enough big songs. Pride Lands. Let's... I don't think 4 drop. At a 2/4. That's Rush. I don't think I'm playing them both here. I think I'm playing it out, guys. This is where I think I need to slow them down. I know I can Zeus the Pride Lands, but my concern is characters. The Pride Lands can't fight back. I've got the board. Not going to waste my Zeus on Pride Lands here. What was that? The candle on a location. Alright, that's funny. Oh, Oh. Yeah, figured. That's a bummer. I want to be able to ink. So I'm probably going to lose something to Maui. I got to do 4. Quest. House. Typically, I would think they're gonna, if they Maui, they're going for the Stitch or the Aerial. Each opponent chooses and banishes one of their characters. I just don't think I need Ursula. So that's the bummer here, right? I draw the 4-drop Ursula. I could have shifted and quested. Flute's not getting me anywhere. This is getting ridiculous, guys. Now if I top deck a whole new world, I need it. I think if I top deck Stitch, you shift. He's approaching. Be prepared. Unfortunately, I feel like this screams I can't risk it. My expectation is them to sing the board clear. Like, there's no other reason to play Ariel in Ruby Amber. You're singing Be Prepared, yeah. Then you're going to play the Lantern. I don't even care. And a Pride Lands. It's funny. You are playing both Lantern and Pride Lands. What? I don't know what the correct move was on that one. I'm not playing a 6-drop. I don't need to ink again. I can race a Lantern, a Pride Lands right now with a Benja. Yeah, okay. That's what we're wondering. So, let's get here. Draw. Confirm. That Maui's a bummer, man. And even a whole... Okay, so this is where I'm playing the one copy of the Magical song, the family song. Oh, and the toughness is 7 now. Yep. Okay. I don't think I'm really digging here. Yes, I'm not doing anything. I don't care. There goes grab your swords. I'm gonna drop Hood. That's gonna be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lore on board. I think this is where we finish the game, guys. This one's ours. Did you play something last turn? Oh, bare necessities. Yeah, he's like 3 draws in. Boom. Can your card in hand get rid of Benja? If not, it's mine. Oh, well, no. I think it's over, guys. Alright, next video. Lantern. I've already made a Pride Lands version. I think I want to try Lantern. I'm going with Hero Lantern next. Don't beat that guy, just finish the game. I won. Alright, thanks everybody. Again, it's me, EB, and I will see you later.